here's that higher elevation, but still low elevation relative to where we were located right here, and then down into this valley. Notice in this valley, there's a lot of agriculture, and as we look back over to where we had been before, there at this left side of the screen is where the actual first stop, 1B, was located. And we came down this road through this gap in this next ridge, and then we turned on this road here, and we stopped at this location right there. So let's go take a look at what's there. Hope you can see a lot of trees, but then in the we'll get out and we'll take a look, get out of the bus and we'll go take a look and do some work at this location to make some observations.
So, what are we at? I heard the right term.
You can see a little outcrop.
We're at an outcrop. All right. So, the outcrop, what type of rock is it? And if you can't tell from where you're standing, go ahead up to it. I know you want to.
Yeah, I know. What do you do?
Stop. Compass. Now, the nice thing about this compass, inside, there's this black arrow. On some of them, it's going to be red. And that black arrow will change position depending on how the orientation of the compass is. So you can measure what the dip is. So you don't need a protractor in this case. We can use just a compass. Now, why else do we use compasses? What's that? Direction. So if you hold this flat, the red arrow on it points to the north arrow. Which way did we think north was when we were back up on the ridge? Was it perpendicular to the ridge? It was perpendicular to the ridge, not parallel to the ridge. So north is roughly that way. Truly here it's saying it's that way. Okay? So which way are these rocks dipping? Which direction? The bedding plane is doing roughly like this. Which direction is that? Is that dipping to the north? Is water running to the north? South. And then this one looks a little bit maybe west too, but if we look over there, it looks very south. So, what is dip perpendicular to? The strike. So if we measure the strike, that's the other piece that we need. And then we'll know which direction truly it is dipping, whether it's south or southeast or southwest. Right? Okay. Now, to do strike, that's the fun part with this. Remember, strike is the intersection